Be good. Be good. Oh, wait. Just in case. Am I hearing something? What is this place? The door has been completely destroyed. I cannot go through it then? There's another. Why is there? Cannot proceed from this side. What the hell happened to this place? Oh. I need to press X to just run down the stairs. Okay. Oh, I see ammo. I see ammo. X. Oh, I see herbs. I see herbs, yes. Yes, take it. And I don't have space anymore. I'll need to mix. Yes. Here we go. Can pick up this extra one. Yes. I'm doing well, kinda. Oh, I can push. I can push this. Can I please pick up the ammo? Sure. 45. Anything else? Cannot proceed from... Okay, fine. Why am I... Maybe I push from this side. Oh, do I climb on top of it? Oh, I am. Oh. Okay, I need to go here. Yeah, push. Push. Here we go. Yeah, that works. Please. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh my god, I need to press X. I don't need to run across the stairs. It's so weird. Like, you need to go this. In modern games, you just run. But here I have to press X. Hello, zombies! I did not check the map. Combine. Here we go. Equip. I'm ready. Run! You're not gonna get me! Oh, I hit them. Oh. What is this? What's here? What's in here? Ah! That looks like stairs. No. Map? Okay. Okay, so those were stairs. And there's a door. Run! No. Yeah. Run! Okay. Oh, are those dogs? No! Seems to have stopped for a lower floor. Oh, that's an elevator. Yeah. Shoot! Ah! It doesn't... Oh, that was a door. I need to check the map right away. If I end up needing to run. Red herb. I see you. No more items. I'm at caution. I think I should be fine. When I'm in danger, that's when I'll use this and come back and pick up the red herb. Let's see. Can I make a phone call? Oh. What is this? That looks like arrows. Okay, so there's an item. card reader. Electric. Okay. Come on, shoot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why? Vending machine? I'm not thirsty right now. Vending machine is broken. I don't. This is too tight. Can I? Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. What about 2, 3, 4? Who's gonna get up? 5, 6. 6 shots. I guess that 7th one earlier was probably... It did not register when he was getting up. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. I still hear more. Okay, wait. I'm using a lot of ammo. Wrong button. Map. There are 2 doors. There's the towels. Nothing of interest. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there was another one. Ah! Mash! Get away. Go. It was a thing! Can't take any more items! It looks like ammo of something. 2, 3. Oh my god! Die already! I should not be shooting every single one. Shut the fuck up! Why am I doing? Why am I here? What is this? What am I doing? I'm doing something just because I can interact with it. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I don't have space. Device seems to control the water current. It's broken. Fine, I'll use the heal. I'm running out of ammo super fast. Oh, wait. I'll just eat the herb. Fine. Fine. Key with tag. Oh. Check. Key with tag. Can I read the text? Small key made of steel with the word storage. Storage key. I know. Oh my god, die. Okay, go. Here we go. A sauna. There's a lot of hot air inside. Sauna. Come on, why is there a tiny room but nothing in there? Okay, gotcha. Storage. What kind of storage? Storage room. Another set of these arrows. Okay, I'm gonna get another weapon. And I'm gonna have a lot of ammo for it. Alright. So I know 3 areas where that arrow is in. I'm hoping this thing. What about this door here? I also haven't seen an item box yet. Ouch. Come on. Come on. You're gonna use this printer. A map of this building is shown on the monitor. Seems I can print it out. Print out the map, sure. Okay, fine. You got the training facility map. What? This is like a more ammo? Yeah, the arrow thing. Oh my god. Come on. Fall. Fall. Oof, I just ran to you. Damn you. Come on. Please, 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 please. Go past. Pick up any items. Oh, is that storage? Storage key. Yes. Discard. Please pick up the fucking item. Bow gun. I'm gonna get a bow gun. Come on, pick up anything. I don't have a bow gun yet. Ah! Oh no. Get away. I should be fine. I don't need to heal. It's only when I start to really be super slow. Also, am I really done? Nothing left. Okay. Okay. Anything here? It's secured with a simple lock. Secured with a simple lock. I need a lock thick pin. What is this? What a mess here. Is that just a radio thingy? What a mess here. It looks like something here. What about this corpse? Oh, there's an herb. Alright. I can for some reason push you. Can I interact with this? Security, nothing useful. Nothing useful. Outside of this, there's a set of stairs. Did I come from the stairs? I'm bad at remembering the area. Oh, more like I'm super freaking out. I'm too freaked out. Oh, it was that turn over here. Card reader, silver in color. Oh no. Why is there a lock for this part? Fine. We'll go up. Please. The doorknob is missing. What is this? Is this a window? Okay. Stationery and related supplies. There's nothing useful here. Come on. Big window. Big window. Big window. Nothing useful here. Oh. Cages. These are the perfect size for a dog. Bogan! Memo on the pass number. The emergency door lock system. Emergency door lock system in the biology experiment room. Biology experiment room! I'm gonna see a bigger dog, yeah? Can't be released with a 4-digit pass number. I hope you haven't forgotten about that already. I have just received an order from the system requesting us to change the pass periodically. What bothers me is that you often lose important memos, pass numbers, or even chemicals. So in an attempt to solve that problem, I came up with an idea. You know, the red human skeleton picture at the back of the biology experiment room. I have decided to use the number signed on the picture as the pass number. If you happen to lose the memo, just look at the picture. I don't think you would need it, but just take it in case. Take it easy, Mr. Careless. Mr. Careless. Where is the... I'm gonna have to go to that room. Oh. Don't. She's gonna peek at the window and something's gonna pop up. Okay.
I can't get the door open!
What was that? Is that a hand or is that something jumping on his head? There appears to be no one around. There is 100% not no one around. That picture is hanging at the back. I can't see the number from here. Okay. This picture can be seen hanging inside. I can't see the number though. Oh. Please don't tell me I'm gonna need some sort of binoculars. What do I have? What do I have? Powder. What is the powder for? This is gunpowder for a bow gun arrow. Do I mix it? Because I've already seen the arrows. This corridor.
Biohazard contamination detected.
What?
Level 3. Emergency shutters will close.
Please get out.
All personnel evacuate
Yeah.
immediately.
Ha ha ha. Okay. I wasn't supposed to look. Just
That was close.
imagine if someone missed the bow gun. Oh no, I'm gonna be stuck with this. Can I interact? Oh, I can interact with this corpse. And more arrows. Okay, I guess I won't need the gun. Here. Oh, there are stairs. There are stairs outside of this facility that I kind of missed out on. Oh. I'm being giving so much ammo. I'm not sure if it counts as a bad design or if the game's zombies are so hard to kill that I will need to be wasting all this ammo on. And so far I can't even seem to be saving them. But I'm able to kind of run away. Card reader, like I just want to check one last time before I leave. Floor 2. These are the tiny doors where I got the thingy, and then the cutscene that told me to go down. But then I could not have access to it until... Oh wait. Do I interact with this corpse? Ah, fuck you! Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, nice one. Fuck you. Fuck you. Damn it. Game. Damn you. I'm already dead. I'm already dead. I'm already dying. Poor Claire Redfield. Ah. Okay, let's see. Got two closed doors. Two areas that I can access. Or is the door down? Where it leads to an open space. With dogs. And that big red door is an elevator that I can't access. Okay, I wanna go back out and outside because there was like a set of stairs I did not go to. I want to check there. Go. Oh, good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Get away. Go up the stairs, please, please, please. This door opens. Oh, these are dogs. Those are dogs. Ah, two dogs. Why are there always two dogs every single time? I see shiny. I see shiny. Three dogs. I think this is the plaque that I need at that guillotine area. The door next to the guillotine. And I don't have any space. Ah! No, 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 no! Don't take turns on me! Oh no, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Oh! She's crawling, she's crawling. I need to heal her. Oh! She's in danger. Okay, I got space. Thank you, dogs. Thank you, dogs. Please, please, please. Run, 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 run. Ah. Go. Shut up. Get away. Get away. Pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it. Heavy proof. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Why are there so three dogs in a tight, small area? I don't hear footsteps. I could take a break. I think. Where am I? Oh, this is not the map. And I have one bullet on the gun. Just one. I'm at a palace. And more ammo. Oh. No, this button. Oh. There's no need to use it now, huh? Check it. It's an octagon. Oh, it's hexagonal. Hex shape. Picture of a submarine is carved. Am I gonna be going to a... octagonal hollow. Oh, it's a tiny hole in there. Okay. Alright. What about over here? Rusted constructions. I don't want to pick up those arrows. I don't have space for them either. guess there's nothing else. What if I go through here? Ooh, ammo. Map? Palace map? I don't have space for the ammo now. Oh no. Oh no. I still have not... I haven't found a single item box to store my items in. Oh no. I have to go back to the dogs. Damn it. Damn it. I guess I can go. Aye. Please, please run. There are a set of stairs I can go to. Here, 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 here. Please, please, please. Go, 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 go. Okay. We're good. 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 It's a big place. I can go to the stairs. Oh, there's a door. What is she seeing? Door. This looks open. Oh! Bats. Why are they bats? Is this a Batman's house? Is this Bruce Wayne's place? I don't like this. More bats. There are bats everywhere. What did I pick up? And I can use it now. No. I need this. Okay. I'll need to go back. I'll try to find a safe room. And dump all my stuff in. It's a palace. There should be a room. Oh. Is it here? Is there something here? Security lock system is active. Enter an employee ID to activate the unlocking device. Please enter your ID number. I don't have the ID number. Anything here? Nothing useful. I see the ammo, but I can't get the ammo yet. Is this a door? Nope. Is this a door? Electronically locked. I guess I need to unlock. So does it mean that this whole palace is locked up? Huge portrait is on display here. Yeah, we know it's Bruce Wayne. We don't need to. Door what? Silver crest. So weird. This is a Resident Evil game, but I haven't seen a single item box yet. A single safe room with an item box. This is a room. It has safe... question mark? Music? Secretary's notes. 4 years have passed since I began serving Sir Alfred. Okay, he doesn't trust anyone. Even though I am his attendant, I'm still strictly prohibited from entering his private house. What is his problem anyway? They say he lives with his twin sister, Alexia. In his private house on the occasionally I've seen someone standing by the window of the house. It might have been Alexia, whose extremely beauty is often talked about. I once asked Sir Alfred about this, but it only enraged him. Even though I am his attendant, he will not show me any lenience. If I ask about her again, I could put my life at risk. I know someone can get very angry, but I don't think you need to be worried about your life. Unless Alfred is a scary guy. And you've seen the prison. After all, it is a mystery why he so desperately tried to keep his private life with Alexa a secret. Oh my. Oh my, is that one of those secrets? Can I don't want to pick it up in case I don't find. Oh my god, an item box. Oh, finally. Finally. I want to keep this gun safe for now. I want to stick to the bow gun because I have ammo for it. And now I don't need to bring the ribbon with me. I can just... Okay, let's see. Pick up the ammo. Oh, pick the ammo. Here we go. Still have one slot. Let me pick this one. Yes. Did I explore the room fully? Just in case, I want to make sure I've explored everything before I dump all my ore. There's evidence that the shelf has been moved. Oh. There we go. ID card! What about this door? It's got 2 guns. And an herb? Oh. No, no need to use it now. But what about this door? It's locked. There's an indentation in the shape of 2 guns. Don't tell me I need to use the M100 on this. Let me see. Let me check. Anything I can interact with? I don't want to save. Oh, you know what? I think I want to save now. Oh. I guess back in the day, even limited safe items are part of the survival horror. Can put it here. No, I'll need the ID card. But I can pick up the herb. Yes. I'll just dump it in there. And then get down there with the ID card. There we go. Oh, finally took a proper break. Ha. Now let's go down. Oh. Oh. I can pick up the ammo. Here we go. Got 30. Security looks at the intern employee ID. I do. Okay, I'll need to check the card. An ID card for an employee. Umbrella employee. The word NTC through NTC 09. Wait, NTC 0394. NTC 0394. NTC 0394. Yep, gonna have to do it manually. And Please wait. Confirmed, yeah. Security lock system is deactivated. Oh, okay, there we go. It's that door. Discard, sure. Is there... Can I interact with these? Really? Nothing? Okay. This door comes next. And I need to remember there's a silver door upstairs. Ah! Die! No! Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Ah! Die. Die. Low many ammo to kill these. I used a ball. I used... No! Okay, there were 3. Wait. No, I wanted... the map. This is the only open door, okay? This place is way too quiet. Hey. Why is this glowing? A jewel molded if there an end. It's displayed here. There's a button. I can't. I see a glowing button. I have to push it. Movie. Okay. I guess we got time to watch it. Oh, is this Alfred and his sister? Stop doing that! Ugh. Your brother and sister. Your brother and sister. Your brother and sister. You're twins. Why am I so scared? Pause. Pause. Can I please? We got an open door. Wait, did I explore the rest of this area? Let me see. Oh, 2 guns. 2 guns. 2 handguns. Can I take them off? Because there was a door with two guns. I can't. Model fighter. Anything? Visual references. War seems to be the primary theme. Battleship. Another set of guns. 2 magnums. Magnums! Why are they just teasing me? Alright, fine. I'll have to circle around. And get back. Get to this area. Oh. Guns from many countries are on display here. Can I pick this thing up? Ooh, steering wheel! That's what I need for that area. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go past the dogs. Again. Why is there 3 dogs in a tiny arena? Tiny hallway. Alright. Archaic, military. Okay, what about this one? Ooh. Good lugers. Lugers. I need to take them. These are the ones. There's a 0 on them. I can use them as weapons. Oh. Okay. as Mr. Alfred. Oh, I'm being gassed, aren't I? Can I? Decorations this way here. There's a place where the replace. Okay. So, I need to have some sort of backup. This is another puzzle. Projection screen is down. What happens if I went all the way back to this ant thing? Okay, I cannot press the button again. I'll need to keep this in mind. Because those are the guns that I need to use to open another door. At the safe room. Let's see, it's here. There are 2 doors. That I don't think I can... I don't think I interacted with them. Let me see. Let me see what they need. Gotta run. Run! Block it. Gold crest. Fuck. Come on, I shot so many of you! Okay, she can still run. We're good, we're good. Gold crest. Silver crest. There's a lot of gold and silver crest needed in this house. Oh yeah, this door. Do I have space? I got to I'm at caution, but I should be fine. I should be fine. I should be fine. Yeah. This room, I believe it had bats. Yes, I know. Had a healing item here. Oh yeah, the briefcase. Duralumin case. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Check. Secured by simple lock. I could open this if I had a lockpick. I need a lockpick. I don't have a lockpick yet. Please, bats, can you please behave? The watery piping is broken. Anything else here? Just the healing item. Anything in here? Cannot open this door. This... okay. Oh, I freaked them out. Oh, yeah. This is why I should have been quiet. Okay. So weird that for Claire to go through stairs, she has to press an X button, but the dogs don't.
Yeah! Help me! Steve?
Fuck you, Steve. Fuck you, Steve. Are you upstairs? By the time I get to him, he's dead already. Yeah. Good, you deserve it for giving me a scare. Alright, where you at? There's no way he's in here. Oh, my controller's vibrating. Oh, he got in! When 2 pairs complete, my anger will subside. Operated. There are switches. Oh. Oh, wait. When two are complete. 2 are complete. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? 2 handguns. I don't know which ones is this one. I don't see letters. Oh no, he's gonna die. It's the C. Oh wait. I guess E? Because both are guns? Oh, that's good.
Thought I wouldn't make it.
Okay, so I needed 2 people.
Oh, I need those. Give them to me.
You gotta be kidding. I found it and I'm keeping it. Fine. Let's make a deal. I'll trade you for something fully automatic.
I don't think I have anything.
I'll see you around, Claire.
Oh.
Adios.
Hey, wait, Steve!
Alright. I guess Steve here is basically Leon's 808. Oh. Is that it? This is suspicious. Suspicious. No, I ran right to you. Run, run. Oh no, she's crawling. She's crawling. She's dead. I need to heal. Oh. Is this Alfred?
Redfield! How dare you interfere with my operation?
What are you talking about?
You let yourself be captured so you could lead your people to this base!
I have no idea what you're babbling about.
You don't fool me! I am Alfred Ashford, commander of this base.
Oh? You must be one of Umbrella's lower level officers if you're in command of a backwater base like this one.
How dare you!
He's got a cool
Ashford
weapon.
family is among the world's first and finest. My grandfather is one of the original founders of Umbrella Inc.
Ah. No wonder.
Now tell me, why have you attacked this installation?
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked. You must have informed your people of its location.
I still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable! How can you deny it? My base has been destroyed. And thanks to you, the experimental T-virus was released, creating countless zombies and monsters. Tell me, who do you work for? Who sent you?
What kind of accent is he going for?
Have it your way, then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway. I'll be sure to keep you entertained before I dispose of you.
That's a nice laugh. Can I take a break? Oh. Heal. So I really only have the steering wheels. Do I save the game? Nah, I'll be able to take a hit or two from the dogs. I'll need to run very, very fast. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Please, please, please! Yeah. Do not jump. Do not take turns attacking me. Yeah, no. What is that noise? What is this? Oh, come on, don't block the way! Don't block the way! Oh my god, I can't go. I need to go. I'm already dying. What is this place? My caution. I guess I'm playing on easy mode. But I haven't been, like... I wasn't given a choice. There we go. Turn the steering wheel. Of course! Why am I... Can I get back? I wanna get back. I have some items to pick up first. I don't trust. I don't trust going in there. I remember there's something here. Extra ammo. Please pick it up. I have a feeling I'm gonna need more ammo. Oh, nice. Okay, every time I pick one of these boxes, I get 15 bullets. But I should not overestimate the 15 bullets, because sometimes, even though I am a tank, I take a lot of hits. The zombies also take a lot of hits. They take like from 6 to 8 bullets to kill just one. Let's go. Yeah. Climb down. There's a lever. Move the lever! Oh, why is there now loading screen? I just realized my... What did I do? I have no idea. I have no idea. Also, I just realized my webcam was covering up the item box. Would this spot be good? Or maybe up here? Or do I go here? I can put myself up here. Up. Up. Hopefully it's good. Alright. Is this a box? Side pack. Carry more items. Yes! Yes, please. Wait, that's it? Also. I moved the lever. Does that mean I'm down? I'm underwater now? Can I make sure? On the ladder? I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna go up and just die because I'm underwater. Oh, I am underwater, but I'm not. Oh, whoa! Why am I here? What is this? Okay. I guess one lever just autopiloted this submarine. Where am I going? Come on, please. Pick up any items. Pick up any items. Yes, through right here. Two. No. Ooh, die. Whoa! Do something. Pick up. Yes. There we go. Circle around. Oh, that works. That works. That works. I'm not sure if I've even... There are bats. I'm not gonna run. There are bats. So I am not running. I am not making any noise. Possibly control system. Airport. Device powers. Push. Oh no 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 no. Push push push. It won't work. Yeah. No. No. This feels like Tomb Raider! Stop eating me! She's crawling! She's dying! I hope this resets them, please. Please reset. Please, bats, reset. They're reset. Okay. Oh, this is an airship. Okay. Oh shit, she is dying. I am sorry, Claire. I haven't heard of an underwater airport before, but okay. Oh, there's another path. Oh, okay. I'll need to heal. I'm in danger. I have no heals. Oopsie. Oopsie. Wait, no. Combine, please. I need a lot of ammo. Die. I cannot run. I need to come here. Come on. 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. Oh, no, one heads up. I'm dead. When's the last time I saved? Please. Before I use the card. Oh. There you go. Yeah. No hits. Ha. Here we go. There we go. Oh, I can pick something up. Oh. Fine. I can go through it. Okay.